Apparently, the beef isn't really over because according to Ack, if Drake's house didn't get shot up today, there may be more songs on the way. And honestly, there may just be more songs on the way. But as of right now, the consensus is that the beef is over. And I want to spend some time today to rank the diss tracks from start to finish. I want to spend some time in chronological order on how this is when. I ain't gonna lie. Let's do a tier list of the songs. Now, the criteria of this, I'm not just gonna base it off of how good the song is in a vacuum. I'm gonna base it on like the significance within the sequence of events. That's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? I feel like within this beef, there has been a lot of strategy involved. And I want to like put that into account as well. What was said during these songs, like everything. So, first track, Like That. First track is Like That. Like That to me, banger ass song. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, the beef is definitely far from over. Banger ass song. And is this the one with Kanye? I'm not gonna do the one with Kanye. I'm gonna just do the default one. Default is crazy. Like That, I think in terms of this beef, if you really look at the bars as to what Kendrick said, he really didn't say anything crazy. But this was the bang. This was just, I'm initiating shit. I'm starting this battle. And if y'all don't respond, y'all gonna look crazy. But I'm gonna start this battle. I understand it's, oh my God, you're just gassing up. Fuck the big three, it's big me. When you first heard that, bro, that shit was crazy, bro. Like, first of all, no one really knew that they had beef. And to say that, oh, there is no big three, I'm better than y'all, I think that's crazy. That's a crazy first statement. There's nothing crazy about the bar itself. But what Kendrick has really shown me too, and he's already shown me this, he's really good at like catchy, way better at catchy phrases and hooks than a lot of y'all give him credit for. A lot of, fuck the big three is big me, even back like Be Humble, Sit Down, like shit like that, dude. Kendrick Lamar can Kendrick Lamar can make hits when he wants to. I'm gonna give this one an A. So after Like That released, then came Push-Ups. I'm gonna keep it a stack. I personally thought Drake was gonna be way more personal in this track when it first came out. I thought the low blows was gonna be low blows from the start and not just I'm gonna throw Whitney in there type shit. But and I also did not expect him to address a lot more motherfuckers than Kendrick. I thought, yo, Drake just released his track. He's going at Kendrick. A majority of the track was about to be for Kendrick. But I think it's a fire song. I think it got replay value. I think this is definitely something that confirmed that there is a beef. There is going to be a response going back and forth between these guys. And I'm going to be honest, I like That better than Push-Ups. I like That better than Push-Ups. If you ask me, yo, B-Souls, choose between Like That and Push-Ups right now, what would you play? I'm playing Like That over Push-Ups. So after Push-Ups came around, it was Euphoria, right, chat? Oh, actually, it started with First Person Shooter. First Person Shooter was really the start of all of this. I'm going to give it a C. Actually, it's probably a B just off of the strength of how good the song is. But shout out to 2K's Better Account for the 9 months.
Only stance.
I'm gonna give it a B just because off of how good the song is. But I'm going to be honest with you. The fact that this beef all started just because J. Cole essentially was like giving credit. Like, yeah, First Person Shooter isn't even a diss, but I'm just grading off a song. It's a B to me. Yeah, it wasn't really a diss. And then Euphoria comes after, and Euphoria, I just need to refresh my memory.
Morale, a pathetic master manipulator. I can smell the
Calls Drake a
tails
master
on you.
manipulator.
Hey, got a Benjamin and a Jackson all in my house. Aim will make you go away. Have you ever played? Have you ever? Okay, nigga, let's play. You told me that you got a ring. On God, I'm ready to double the wage. I'd rather do that than let a Canadian nigga make Pac turn in his grave. Cut the finish.
Oh, TaylorMade was next. TaylorMade was next. TaylorMade isn't... Is this TaylorMade? Oh, yeah. TaylorMade's a D. TaylorMade's a D. That shit was ass, dog. That shit was ass. I get what he was going for. And honestly, Kendrick later did the same thing he was trying to pull off in terms of dropping back-to-back. But the execution in this was just corny. The AI shit, I think there was potential there. I just didn't like how he executed it. TaylorMade was probably the worst song off of everything. I ain't gonna lie. It was probably the worst song off of everything. And then Euphoria comes after that. Kendrick finally releases a full track replying to all of this.
Twisted. What is it, the braids? I hurt your feelings, you don't work with me no more. Okay. It's 3 ghosts left, and I see 2 of them kissing and hugging on stage. I love them to death, and in 8 bars I'll explain their phrase. It's nothing nobody can tell me. I don't wanna talk on no selling. You know I got language barriers. It's no accent you can sell me. Yeah, Crawford, yeah, I'm whooping feet. We ain't gotta get personal, this a friendly fade. You should keep it that way. I know some shit about niggas that make gonna wanna look like a saint. This ain't been about critics, not about gimmicks, not about who the greatest. It's always been about love and hate. Now let me say I'm the biggest hater. I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way that you dress. How many more black features till you front around like Daft Punk? Remember? Hey, nigga, but that's just me. I believe you don't like women. It's real competition. You might pop ass with them. Let's speak on percentage. Tell that for the record. Why would I call around trying to V20 if I gotta smack niggas that right with you? Yeah, bring them out. Tell them run to America to imitate heritage. Rice with a dip sauce and a blammy.
So this was just the, not just, because obviously it's a pretty big thing. But this was mainly just calling Drake a fake ass bitch, essentially. It was calling Drake a fake ass bitch. You're a culture vulture. You're all of these things. And also, I ain't gonna lie, bro. You said Whitney once. Keep it a friendly fade. Keep it a friendly fade. I started off by just saying, fuck the big 3, it's big me. You trying to bring family into this. Bro, stop it. And if you want to go there, we can go there. If you want to go there, we can go there. But I'm going to tell you to stop it. I think in terms of this, I'm going to put it at A. I'm going to put it at A. A or S. I want to look up the lyrics too, because I feel like I'm underrating the lyrics on this shit. Because I feel like there was more said when he released this. Hold on. Am I looking at the right thing? Right thing? Okay. What is it? The braids? Yeah, essentially it was just calling Drake a fake asshole. And then after this was 616 in LA, right, chat? 616 in LA? Bullied the fro on him. This was K. Dot. No going back to back. 616 in LA, to me, is probably a C. It's probably a C in my opinion. I don't think I'm ever gonna listen back to 616 in LA. It was a cool song. I'm not trying to say it's a bad song whatsoever. I do think the highlight of 616 in LA though is just the threats. Yo, you got some snakes in your camp, bro. Hold on. Yeah, this was definitely Kendrick's weakest. 616 in LA. The majority of the first shit isn't even about Drake. He's just trying to build up to everything. And then after this, wait, hold on. 21 wants you as a casualty. Essentially, yeah, the main thing was just really questioning, yo, who the fuck is in your circle? You know what I'm saying? OVO, a lot of the motherfuckers around you really don't fuck with you, which obviously, as we're seeing right now, a lot of people don't fuck with Drake. But even within your circle, you got some moles, you got some snakes, you're compromised, gang. So, that was that. I'm going to give it a C. I'm gonna give it a C. It was cool. It was cool. And then Drake drops Family Matters. Drake drops Family Matters. I'm gonna keep it a stack, y'all. I really think this track, if it just had time to breathe, if Family Matters just had time to breathe, we would be having different conversations about this beef. The focus would not be all against Drake because he just stomped the release. Kendrick just stomped the release. But if Family Matters had time to simmer, bro, this would have been crazy. And I honestly think we should listen back to it. Not
Maybe
the whole
in
thing.
this song, you shouldn't start by saying,
Nigga, I said it. I know that
Especially
you
the
mad. I've
second
emptied the
verse?
clip over friendlier jabs. You mentioned my seed, and I deal with his
Especially the
dad. I gotta
second
go
verse?
bad. I gotta go bad.
The beat too, this beat go crazy.
Yeah. Drop a 50 bag for the mob in the spot. Drop a 50 bag, 29 for the thought. I was really trying to keep it PG. I was really trying to keep it PG. If you had a set, they give your ass a DP. Two civilian gang in real life, you PC. You know who really bang except my nigga YG. You know who really bang except my nigga Chuck T. You know who even bang except out there is CB. And nigga Cole losing sleep on this, it ain't me. You better have some paperwork,
they already got
that
the
shit
lyrics up on
fake
this.
T. Can't be rapping about no ratting that we can't read. I mean it's true, a nigga slimy for my AP. Just like how Metro nigga slimy for his main squeeze.
Like really going after everyone. That second verse too.
Me, you did it dirty all your life, you tryna make peace. That shit a mini Drake. Yeah, let me stop playing around and take this shit serious, like. Niggas is a joke, I take it serious.
This second verse, y'all.
Yeah.
This second verse is easy.
Look. If Drake shooters doing TikToks, nigga really shooting in your gang, that's peace, brother. Y'all ain't getting shit shot, nigga. Can't listen to the stick talking falsetto, saving for a hip hop, nigga. You don't even be at home, dog. You a souvenir out the gift shop, nigga. Still mad about that one hoe. We ain't even fuck, I just lip lock with her. I get active when it's wartime. I ain't even really let my dick drop, nigga. What the fuck I heard Rick drop, nigga. Talking something about a nose job, nigga. Ozempic got a side effect of jealousy and doubt and never told y'all niggas. Put a nigga in the bars, let a nigga rock, kinda like your old job, nigga. House sitting on some land, but it's out where no one even really know y'all niggas. Bitches got no car, niggas pride. That's anything that take 50 by they ship to it. K-Dot shit is only hitting hard when Baby King put his pen to it.
Yeah, no, this shit is crazy. If it just had time to simmer, I think this would have been an easy S. And I think whatchamacallit. What was the last thing Kendrick dropped? Not the one right after. I'm already blanking on these names. Regardless, Family Matters is a S, dog. Family Matters is a S. Meet the Grams. Yeah. Family Matters is a S. It's just the way Kendrick released Meet the Grams immediately. We don't want to talk about it, bro. Like, if we start from chronologically, it started with first person shooter, right? And then effectively it went to push-ups, Tailor Made, and then it went like that, push-ups, Tailor Made, and then Euphoria 616 in LA. Once Family Matters dropped, anything that Drake talked about in this shit, Kendrick did not address at all. Because of the fact that Drake released that shit 6 minutes after Family Matters came out, we all just knew for a fact that shit was not a response to Family Matters. It was just dropping shit as soon as Family Matters came out. And then once, I'm already blanking on these fucking song names, dog. And then once the last song came out, once Not Like Us came out, that was just a gritty on the grave track. And we already won the war type. That's what I felt listening to that, dog. And I'm a gritty on the grave and call you a pedo. You know what I'm saying? So in actuality, bro, the last two real responses in this to me that were real responses were from Drake. I'm gonna keep it a stack. But in terms of delivery, because this is one of those tracks, I'm gonna put an S because you just had to be there, yo. You just had to be there when everyone was hyping up Family Matters. Yo, how is Kendrick gonna address these wife-beating allegations? And then immediately, Kendrick drops and the focus just turns into, yo, you got a hidden child that no one wants to talk about, and yo, you and your friends are pedophiles. And I think as crazy as an allegation that beating your wife is, when you say someone's a pedophile, it's like, yo, we gotta address that. Respectfully, we've had some, there have been people involved in DV in the rap industry before that. I ain't gonna lie, just, motherfuckers don't care. But pedo shit, not a lot of motherfuckers play with that pedo shit. I'm gonna keep it a stack. So, off of that strength alone, and also just the delivery. This is not a song I am not gonna listen. I'm not adding this to my playlist, dog. I'm not listening to this casually. This is not going on to the playlist. But in terms of what it served for the sequence of events, in terms of the delivery of the bars, in terms of really painting the picture that this motherfucker Drake is evil, that this dude Drake is evil, this is not a guy that you want your kids around, even if this is for all entertainment, even if Kendrick's fucking lying his ass off. Boy, that boy knows how to paint a picture. So I'm gonna put that shit in S in the grand scheme of all of this, because strategically, that shit was just crazy. And then Not Like Us, that's an anthem, man. This to me was so crazy because Drake is supposed to be the dude that releases the hits. Drake is supposed to be the dude where, bro, he's about to release some shit that's gonna be played at the club. It's gonna be played outside. And he didn't, aside push-ups maybe, but that's so in the beginning of the, like, that's not a blowout punch. That's not a knockout punch. That's a let's get into the swing of things, sparring jab. You know what I'm saying? But for Kendrick's right hook to be an anthem is crazy. Is crazy. Doubling down on the pedo allegations too is crazy. And it just put all the pressure on Drake. Somehow, some way, not somehow, some way, because it made sense, to, yo, I ain't gonna lie, gang, I just released 2 tracks already. I'm gonna be honest, I don't need to respond to what you said. You gotta address those pedo allegations. You gotta address not having this kid. Or not taking care of this kid. And when The Hard Part 6 came out, I don't think it's as bad as Taylor Made, but that's just a C. That's just a C, y'all. That's just a C. I think it just felt like Drake was giving up. It just felt like Drake was tired of it. I'm gonna be honest with you. With how much shit was releasing, a lot of fans were tired of it. In terms of viewership within the streams, viewership within, like, this shit was not peaking anymore. Motherfuckers just were tired out. All right, dog. Like, let's just end it. It felt like no one really had more dirt on the other person. Red buttons were pressed. You know what I'm saying? I just think this is where it ends. This is where it ends, because Drake was teasing this red button, and it just felt like Family Matters was that red button. And for Kendrick to essentially have his celebration track just to be a double down, it didn't feel like Kendrick had more to say on Drake. Now, Kendrick is definitely giving off the vibe that, yo, I ain't gonna lie, I may have more shit on Drake. But this shit was just weak. And his addressing of the allegations, well, again, a lot of this is just hearsay. All of this is damn near hearsay. It was just like, bro, I wouldn't do that. Like, what? I'm too famous for that shit. Like, he didn't really address it in a way that really proved to me, okay, I'm not a pedo, dog. That's not me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not really what it gave at all. That's not how you address those things. It just felt rushed too. Some of the bars you were trying to get off honestly didn't make sense, and it came off hypocritical. And I think, to me, this was the nail in the coffin. I think, to me, this was the nail in the coffin, dog. I ain't gonna lie. I think overall in this beef, for me, Kendrick won. Again, if we're talking about the actual allegations, a lot of crazy shit was said. Hella shit was crazy. Hella shit that was said was crazy. And we don't really know who's gonna lie or who did lie, who isn't lying, when it's all said and done. So I feel like if you're looking at all this shit, you can only kind of look at it from a lens of either everyone is lying, either everyone is lying or everyone is just telling the truth. But even if we look at either of those lenses, I just think when you go into a rap beef, bro, the winner is decided by the people. There's no court of law that's gonna decide the shit. This is a public battle. There's no judges. There's no nothing. It is going to be decided by the people. And how Kendrick got motherfuckers on his side from the jump, assembling the Avengers against Kendrick. Really pulling off. Essentially, I'm gonna be honest with you. Really think about it. These two, Euphoria. To me, the main purpose of that track was just telling the audience that, yo, you shouldn't be rooting for Drake. You know what I'm saying? He's not even hip hop. He's not even the culture for real. Like, I am the guy you should be rooting for because of X, Y, and Z. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, whatchamacallit? On top of that, it's a small shit too, like allowing content creators to react to Kendrick's songs and allowing them to monetize that. That's very shit. I can make money off of you. I'm gonna be on your side type shit. You know what I'm saying? Kendrick's for the people. Kendrick did a really good job of painting himself, whether it's the truth or not, as yo, Kendrick's for the people, dog. Kendrick is our guy. You know what I'm saying? If you root for Kendrick, you're rooting for the Avengers. If you root for Drake, you're rooting for Thanos, gang. I ain't gonna lie. Like, it felt like that at the end. You know what I'm saying? Forcing Drake to play defense too at the very end was a crazy strategy. Nullifying and voiding all of the hype when it came to Family Matters by dropping back-to-back bangers with harder allegations is crazy. I think in terms of if you just look at everything from a vacuum, if you look at everything from just song to song, if you look at all the allegations made and how they were addressed, I'm gonna keep it a stack, and also how good the songs were, I'm gonna keep it a stack. I think this battle is actually closer than what it seems. But in terms of who won, I do think there's a definitive winner. And that's Kendrick. I ain't gonna lie. And that's Kendrick. He did everything he needed to. He got the banger out there. He got the biggest punch, in my opinion. And at the end of the day, motherfuckers don't really care about what you address and don't address. In my opinion, it is just who did the best job of getting people on their side. I think at the end of the day, that is what this beef was ultimately about. Who is the dude that can get the most people on their side? And Kendrick, despite him being the less popular artist, he did that. He did that. Not gonna lie, there's no way it's over yet. I expect K-Dot to drop again. From everything that I've been hearing, it does not seem that it's over from today. That's what I've been hearing. So shit is definitely gonna get interesting. But I'm gonna just go off of right now because we're just gonna make another video, man. I ain't gonna lie. He's just gonna make another video. Also, another thing that me and Sage were talking about earlier in the stream, dog. Kendrick may have lost, or not Kendrick. Drake may have lost to Kendrick, where that boy went like 19-1 against everyone else in this 20v1, which I do believe in this battle, Drake was the 1, everyone else was the 20. Drake, in that circumstance, held up as best as he could for a motherfucker not known for being a battle rapper. I ain't gonna lie. He did the best that he could. And even then, he's still one. In my opinion, there, aside from Kendrick, no one else beat him. No one else beat him. So who really won? I ain't gonna lie. Kendrick still won. Cause I feel like, bro, with the way Kendrick rolled out everything, like the No Diddy shit really got replaced by No Drizzy. Like, I ain't gonna lie. And maybe we'll see how it truly plays out as time passes by. Is it something that motherfuckers are just gonna be capping about, people won't care? But right now, say you a Drake fan on the timeline. Nah, deadass. Say you're a Drake fan on the timeline. You're gonna get cooked.